Okay, Van Paul here. Just going to go through when you first meet an alpha king or a beta simp, whether that's on a date, online, or out at a bar, barbecue, anywhere so it be, the differences. So normally the approach would be the alpha king would sit back and let you approach him or come into his vicinity, proximity. Okay, the beta simp will approach you, and the classic cliche would be approach with a compliment, say something nice, because he's trying to be nice, which is actually false. A guy trying to be nice is actually going outside of his normal way to be nice to you, to get something. Okay, the alpha king won't necessarily be so nice, not necessarily rude, but more likely to be on the ruder side. Okay, will appear to be rude. Okay, because like the alpha king has got abundance. Okay, he doesn't need to approach you, but if you're attracted to him, he's more than happy to have a chat, see where things will go. Where the beta simp, because he's been single for a year or two, he's maybe been an incel, involuntary celibating, he's needy. He's looking for as much sex as he can get, as quick as he can get. Where the alpha king can take it or leave it, but he could be highly attracted to you in a real more masculine, manly way, and he won't open up with a compliment. If he approaches you, he might state an observation, but he won't especially won't compliment your physical looks, body, clothes, anything sort of material. Also, the compliments thing, that can continue on with the beta simp through the dating period. Sell. I'm not sold, neither should you be. It'll also possibly be more on the open the doors, pull out the chairs, take you out to restaurants, where I think the alpha king would rather go have a coffee, a glass of wine, some tapas, have you over his house for a romantic, sexy, gourmet, health dinner he cooked, or something like that. If he does cook, he's more independent, and he's also outcome independent. See, the beta simp is needy and outcome dependent. That's why he's putting in so much effort. That's why he says so many nice things. That's why you hear from him texting so much, or he replies to your text so quick, or races to see you as soon as you're available. Okay, that's after the second and third and fourth date really is traditionally sexy times. If it's gone into the third and fourth date, so he'll be pushing for that as well. The alpha king will be leaning back, away from you, waiting for you to pounce. Okay, that's about third or fourth date, which is the cliche. I know third or fourth date's cliched, sexy times, but it can be up fifth or sixth. It's better to take your time. The alpha male also won't talk too much. He'll listen to you quite intensely. He loves to listen to you. He loves to hear a woman talk, about her inner feelings, her deeper feelings, and just comments and nods. Where the beta simp might be talking too much, overselling himself, making himself appear to be a catch. He might have mentioned his job, his car, or pick you up in his car that's like a fairly flashy one. The alpha king, he could pick you up on a horse and cart with a goat for all he cares. Okay, he's not trying to impress you. He walks his own path. He listens and decides. He'll take you somewhere nice that he's found. Won't necessarily open doors and pull chairs out for you. He'll go, let's go sit over there. That's my favourite spot. Also, the cuck. Well, the true meaning of a cuck is when you're bringing up someone else's kids, or you don't know you're bringing up someone else's kids. I.e. your girlfriend's cheated on you and you didn't know, and you're bringing up their kids. That's the true meaning. But it has a lot of modern ramifications now. It's just a guy that can get walked all over, end up holding the baby. An orbiter, I've explained that in my previous video, so go back and watch that. Orbiting has taken a new dimension with social media in the last decade or so. But the old orbiter would have driven past your house, called you a lot. Well, when texting come in, text you a lot, emailed you a lot, overblown up your phone, so it's just buzzing off its dial quite often. But now there's a social media type orbiting. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, you name it. They can do it. So also the first date, there'll be higher investment here, lower investment here. They're not really looking or needing an outcome from you. Okay, they're solid, they're stoic, they're very fixed strength, masculine strength, weak masculine strength. Okay, so after your first date, they might the beta simp might text you more, watch your social media, think of more nice things to say, Google it. This guy will be back on his purpose, doing what he's meant to be doing, helping people, right? Creating opportunities for himself and for his family or his children. Because you rarely find an alpha male lower than at least in his 40s, Because like I said, alpha male kings are like a 2% of men. Okay, so that'd be 1% when you got teenagers and 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds. Grow to about 2% in 40s. So that you're 48% here. Beta simps. Okay, they're common. You see them out. They'll be staring at you. They'll be hiding behind that pint of beer, staring at you. This guy here will be talking to his close friends and appreciating their music. Sipping, won't be getting really drunk. He'll be sipping on his drink and enjoying the flavour. And he'll notice you. Don't worry about that. He will notice you. He's a male. He's got testosterone, but he's not going to be approaching you like a needy, simpy bottom feeder. This bottom feeder will be staring at you, talking about you. He won't be talking about you. He'll not just notice you. He'll be talking about you to his friends, maybe about your dress or your cleavage or your body parts. Okay, so that's how you spot a beta simp or an alpha king when you first meet them out and about or on a date. There's more coming. Van Paul, signing off.